The weather cool. This evening, nutty. Tomorrow,
It's still too hot. Well, it rained last night. Okay, not a lot, just enough to make everything damp. So you gotta wait for everything to dry off a little bit. So I'm gonna relax, drink my tea, and then we'll do the front and the roof of and cut the door. And that should be it for this trip. I still have to unload the truck, and then once everything dries up a little bit, I should be able to close everything up in the junkyard and protect everything from the weather. So I imagine it'll be the afternoon before I start back to work. So I'm going to relax, listen to some Minuteman radio, watch a little bit of TV, drink some tea, and see you in a little bit. I think this is pretty chill. I wanted to put the cabinets here, but I couldn't, so maybe we'll put some shelves across. Oh. Where the shelves allow. I'm going to get a roof on. And this other side, of course, is going to be cut out as well. And I'm going to have to anchor this one in the middle here for support on the bar underneath. And get a couple screws into there. And then should be able to cut out the other side and put a roof on it next.
Very interesting.
What do you mean, very interesting? It was stupid.
Yes, it was stupid. But it was also very interesting.
It was not as interesting as it was stupid.
Nonetheless, it was still interesting. Stupid. Interesting.
Okay, I got it. Nice. Let's see if I can do it on this side too. Oh, let me show you. Well, I'll land it up there. This one's not so squared away. I have to get this one at an angle. In the corner as much as I can. Motherfucker. Okay. This one's a little harder.
All right. It was interesting.
But it was also stupid.
Apparently I wasn't recording, but here in the center where all the weirdness of the roof lined up, I put a cross support as well as this piece here to hold everything together. So once I put the metal roof over top, it should be just fine. I'm going to tarp it, and then I'll come back and put a metal roof. We'll put it long ways, and then we'll cut little pieces for the overhang on either side. And then, yeah. So let's get the tarps up next. I cut the window so you can sit here and, let's see, I don't know if you can see me there. So you can sit here and wash dishes or cook or whatever right on the edge. Cooking may end up being over here. There is some ventilation, but the smoke is, there's 2 big windows, so I don't have to worry about smoke. So this may end up being the cooking area, and I might end up putting another support underneath like I did up here for these, but not yet, because I might shorten it, I might customize it, I might leave it square, I don't know. But nevertheless, we've got it up. We only have a dirt floor still, so eventually we'll either have pavers or we'll have wood, one of the two. I'm thinking that we could lay wood planks. Very fitting. But it fit perfectly. And so now it's time to wrap it. So let's wrap it. So the door's kind of small. What I will end up doing is putting a post here, making the door that much bigger. It'll still be small to get through, but this is a little too small. So I'll have to put a big support beam here in its place. So I haven't attached this yet. I'll put a piece here just to keep it from swinging. And eventually though, I'll cut it like across and down, and then put something here to make the door frame. I might even make this a little smaller to make this. This is right here is where you put the food. Food's up. 2 people sitting here eating and drinking, and you have another friend. This is where you put the food up. This is where you order. Yeah, I might take off one more, but I figured that would be appropriate. And then, yeah. That's the plan. So right now we're just going to wrap it to keep it from rotting. complete. I need to widen the door, so I'm not going to be able to get the chair in there. I'm not going to be able to get the cooler in there. I'll be able to get the stove in there, but it's too small to get in and out, so I'll have to widen the door a little bit. But for now, that's it. I'm done. For now, I'm done. Just going to stay open. And that's it. Let's see what time it is. It is 1400 hours. I got a few hours left before I have to head home. So I'll start packing up the pallets and covering those up. And I think I'm going to have lunch inside the field mess hall. So cook some steak in there and christen it. Yeah, we'll see what we can do. But right now, gonna relax. Oh, catch my breath. And then we'll make some steak.
Way of life. Isn't it grand? Peace, freedom, and bacon and eggs. Seems perfect. But what if it's not? Friends, your future may not be as secure as you think. Where will you be when the atomic bombs fall? You can secure your family's future by reserving a spot in a state-of-the-art underground vault from Vaultec. That's right, Bob. Act now, and your family can wait out the horrors of nuclear devastation. And Doris, the vault will have all the amenities of your modern-day home, and it's attractive. And Sally, in the vault, you might meet that special someone, just as you would on the surface. And in a few short years, you and your fellow vault dwellers will repopulate our great country. And Billy, you'll have lots of swell kids to play with. Reserve your family spot in a state-of-the-art underground vault today. Sign up now and prepare for the future.
I feel something magic in the air tonight, and I'm not just talking about the gamma radiation. This next song helped me through a very difficult time in my life, and I hope one day it can do the same for you.
Gee, it's great to know you've lived another day in the USA. Oh boy, it's grand. Everybody is somebody, yes sirree.
You are watching Minuteman Mountain on YouTube, so hit that share, like, and subscribe. And if you're looking for some more Minuteman Mountain, hit the visit channel button, find the playlist, scroll down, and find your favorite miniseries and get your Minuteman Mountain binge on. And remember to join us every morning for Minuteman Mountain War Room Live, Monday through Friday, 0600 hours Eastern Standard Time for tea, Waddling the Cat War Room News, and of course, some Minuteman Radio.
What's that on your chest, mister?
It's a pledge pin, sir.
A pledge pin on your uniform!
That's right, hit the shop tab to order your pledge pin today. This is Minuteman Mountain signing off, reminding you to stay ready. Manete Patatus. See you next time.